Hello everyone, it's Marek here and welcome to another video tutorial, and this time I want to show you how to create this effect where we'll have a clip inside of a circle with the background behind it. Okay, so I've got this clip in here with myself against the white background, and there's a video behind here. So I want to have this clip with myself in a circle and have a video behind it. Now there's a couple of ways you could do it. So one way we could do that is you could select the clip on your timeline and no effects required. You can go to Effect Controls panel and we could work with the opacity. You could create an opacity mask. So I can just click on ellipse mask and it creates an ellipse mask, and we could move it to whatever you want it to be, like maybe something like that. And also what I'm trying to do here is, because this is a video in the background, I'm thinking maybe this could appear a bit later. So if I just move this a little bit and say I want to move the mask maybe here, but I want to see myself in there, so I need to move the clip as well. So I need to go to the motion and change the horizontal position. It's moving the mask as well. So I think one of the main things here, obviously we can move the clip independently, but one of the main problems here is, if I go back a few steps, is when you add this mask, how do you make it a circle? Because it's an ellipse by default. That's the main challenge. Yes, we can resize it obviously, but how do you make it a perfect circle? Is that a circle? Is that a circle? Is that a circle? Very difficult to say. Okay, if you want an elliptical mask or rectangular, then you can do that. That's fine, yes. But if you want a circular, then it's a bit of a challenge. So here's another technique you can use. So I'm going to delete this opacity mask. I may as well move this clip as well. So let's say I put on the side here, for example. Okay, and another technique we can use is we can actually apply an effect called circle. Now circle is an obsolete effect, which means Adobe may remove it at any time. So this is another technique. For now it's working, so I'm going to drop it on a clip in here. If I just close the opacity and motion so we can focus on the circle, I'll get a circle here. Now the circle is a circle, so it's one circle. That's a great example. Now I just want the radius to be bigger. Okay, maybe about that size. Okay, and we can move it as well. So I can move it horizontally, vertically, want it to be. Okay, and we've got blending modes here as well. So what we want to do is stencil alpha, which is going to show the clip that's inside based on the opacity of the clip, alpha being opacity. Okay, so now we can just move the center a bit higher and maybe a little bit to the right, and we've got this circle here. So if I just play this, this will appear in there. And yes, we can adjust the opacity as well of our circles. I could drop it down to make it semi-transparent. We can even make it appear, because we could drop it down to 0. Can move the playhead, say there. Can put a keyframe for opacity, and then give it a second or two and change the opacity to 100%, just to make it an animated circle. So we just fade in. If it's too fast, we can always just move this keyframe to make it slower. So if you want to have a clip inside of a circle, you can use the circle effect for that. So it depends what you're trying to achieve and how you want to do it, because if you're happy with the oval, ellipse, rectangle, or if you want to, then opacity mask is fine. I'll show one more thing here. So say if I add this clip once again from my project here, it's this one. If I drop it on the top and I'll hide the other one, and so if I clip the clip selected, in the opacity here, you can also use the pen tool if you want to create something irregular. So I use the pen tool and say I could click here, I can go there, I can click and drag if you want to create an kind of sort of like elliptical shape. So you could do something like that if what you're trying to create is an irregular shape. So it all comes down to what shape you want it to be. But this is just one technique where you can just do something like that. Okay, this was just a quick tutorial on placing the video inside a circle, something like that. And that's the effect we've created here. We made it animated as well. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like button if you liked it. Add some comments if you have any comments. I always reply to all the comments on the videos. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on another episode of our Premiere Pro After Effects tutorials with me, Marek from marekmularczyk.com. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.